Well, it's not a tax increase.
But depending on what city services you use, you may be paying more to the city of Grand Rapids.
24-hour News 8's Joe LaFurgey is at the live desk with more on this.
Yeah, Rick, Sue, this is the 11 pages of new fees and some increases to current ones. They cover everything from changing the zoning so you can open up a daycare center to the cost of putting you in a city cemetery after you're gone. But just how many of these fees will actually go into effect is still up for debate. You can't take it with you, and now City Hall wants you to leave more with them when you die. If you want to be buried in a city cemetery on a Saturday, it will cost your family an extra $360 compared to if you were buried on a weekday. The reason? Well, it cost overtime to bring in cemetery workers on the weekend.
Many of the fees on the schedules in front of you today are for services that are optional.
If approved by commissioners, those fees would add over $91,000 to the general fund and bolster some other parts of the budget by close to $200,000.
For services that, if you are doing the correct thing, you can minimize the charge. If you choose to do whatever you want to do, you will pay a slightly higher charge.
Take down power lines. A few years ago, Grand Rapids fire officials noticed firefighters in the suburbs were spending a lot less time babysitting down power lines during bad weather. Those communities charged the power company for line security. In 2006, Grand Rapids followed the suburbs lead, and by 2007, power crews improved their response time by 75%. But there's concern some of these fees could be business killers.
The constituency that this impacts is, I think, the same constituency that we want to see grow, which is our small business sector.
First Ward Commissioners Walt Gutowski and Dave Schaefer question some of the fees in zoning and planning as the city tries to maintain and attract business.
Some of those inspection fees, for example, a variance being, $200 to $300 more to go through the process.
Here's the thing, though. No one showed up at any of the public hearings when they were first discussing these new fees over the last few months. And, of course, it was just weeks to go before the budget is finalized. Filling a nearly $300,000 unexpected hole in that budget will be difficult. So the mayor made a deal. Hold off on the vote a week so Schaefer can find that money. Schaefer says he's working on it. We'll let you know what happens. At the live desk, Joe LaFurgey, 24-hour News 8.